right, we're wrapping the hood. So take a look. We measured the hood before we put the vinyl on it. So I got 70 inches, and I got like 48 inches. So I am just cutting the excess. So this one I can use it for front leads or mirrors or something else. All right, I cleaned it up. The hood, we clean it up. We clean it up. We clay bar it, and it's ready. So I'm going to remove the vinyl. Remove the vinyl. Now this is the last clean. So we're going to clean it up one more time. The last, very last, just to keep get out everything, all the particles. All right, it's ready now. So make sure you got clean windshield too, because the trash from here, it gets inside the. All right, shake it on the side, and because you clean this one the last, then clean it up again. Collecting, just collecting here. All right, so we got this hood ready. I'm going to close the hood completely. Then I got these edges to trim my. It's really close, but all right, we're ready to install this. This is a Avery. No, this is a 3M deep matte black. This 3M and Avery, they are really susceptible to get adhesive glue dust. So we are going to rest it, you know. Just rest it, you're still flying, the material is able to keep flying, so it is loose. Now we are going to anchor the material from the center, right? I'm going to pull from the top to stretch it just a bit. The top. I'll stretch it from the bottom. Yep. Squeeze it right there. Now you are going to divide this on triangles. So we are going to do. I'm going to do my top. I'm going to use to stretch everything and do glass. Anchor the material. Then work on this corner, anchor the material. Now I could just anchor the material here and move on here. Get this one, start squeezing up and down. This. Get it up. Always check for your squeegee to be free of, you know, free of dust, specks, or anything. If you got a dirty dirty squeegee, just fold the vinyl and clean your felt. Right now, I'm going to stretch this one up in the air, not close to the surface, and tuck it. Now up, lift it again and tuck it. I'm going to go to the body line, that is this one. So I'm going to go here and close it. Now I'm going to work on this, the small pieces, small areas, right there. Now, time to do after the body lines. You know, this is my body line, so I'm going to start with the peak. Then now going down. This back and forth. One of my hands it is squeezing, the other hand it is doing glass. So one hand is doing glass, the other one is squeezing. My squeegee is scratching a little bit. I'm going to clean it up in a moment. I got a speck in here, so I'm going to lift it, and I notice I got a speck in here. It's something like like hair or something. So I got to get my blade, and I'm going to pick it up. These specks, it is a hair. Alright? Alright, I think we're good now. Fold it back. Get a good tension, anchor. Now keep squeezing. Squeezing here. Squeezing here. One hand it is squeezing, and the other hand it is doing glass. Right? So far, no heat needed. No heat needed. Everything is cold. Use one hand stretching, one hand. All right, I'm going to do some heat here because I got a few wrinkles here, so I don't want to stretch it. Right, I'm going to shrink. And this is not a stretching, it's shrink. So look, I just shrink the material. I didn't stretch. No stretching, it's just shrinking, and it's perfect. So I don't need to stretch. So it is zero tension. Zero tension. I'm going to squish and tuck it all the way to the other side of the gap in here. Right. All right, right there. Yes, hello. Mr. Leon, how can I help you? You're here? Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry, I gotta do my give me 1 minute. 1 minute. All right, we heat it up. I heat it up because the scratches, right? So heat it up. And I time also to inspect the bubbles if I have any air. I do quick, gotta do quick passes, so got some air here. Edges. Got some air here. Look, squeeze this area. Get some air here. Got some specks here. Right. Just squish this. Okay. Give me the roll. Right, I'm going to roll it, the edge and in. Leave the vinyl here and go in. And I'm going to time to cut. So I'm going to make my cut not up but sideways, you know. Flush inside here. I'm going to grab this piece. I'm going to make sure there's really nice. After squeezing, gotta make sure, after cutting, make sure you do a nice cut. Okay, now time to cut my border line. So I'm going to get my blade. I'm going to travel using the fender as a guide. And my finger, it is in there, not allowing the blade to go deeper. So the blade is just go as deep as my finger wants. So I'm going to go here and just cut it, make sure there's nothing under, so we don't cut anything under. Right. Just cut quick here. So I got my finger on the tip of the blade and traveling with the blade, guiding. Right. So this one is off. Just open the trunk. Open the hood. All right. So now it is ready. With here. You lock this thing, huh? Yeah. What is it? I can't see it. Oh, here. You see it. All right. Okay, now we are going to heat it up. The edges, the corners, and everything. Just with my finger first, the corners, right? The corners first, and then I'm going to get maybe 10 inches, 20, heat it up, go with the roller, heat it up again, go deeper. First you go flat, then maybe 45, and then 90. So 90, now getting all this. Now from the inside, all this, okay. This one. All right, now this one. Okay, hold this a little bit down, like right there. Need to make this here. Get up. Edges first. Flat first, and then go on there. More. Okay, a little bit down. Up in here. I always like to heat it up so the vinyl sticks very good, and I don't have to deal with, I don't have to deal with lifting. So this one, and rolling, because you don't want to cause any friction when you're traveling with your fingers. All right, so this is finished. Now I'm going to cut these pieces, and I'm going to put my blade, put my fingers to guide my blade. So my blade, I need to travel at a certain distance away from the edge. I'm going to cut super soft so I don't damage the paint. And I'm going to, travel and just kind of scarring the vinyl, not really cutting all the way through. I use the scarring the vinyl. It's not cutting all the way through. Then you pull it off and rip it off. Okay, now that's it. Take it off the protective layer. And the job, the edges, and everything is complete and finished. Okay, right there, a hood.